Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you with enthusiasm and a fervent belief in the power of change and progress. As we stand on the cusp of a new year, I am here to guide you on a journey to elevate your life, step by step, decision by decision, action by action. So what does it truly mean to elevate your life? It's about transcending your limitations, unlocking your potential, and striving for excellence in every facet of your being. It's about setting audacious goals and having the courage to pursue them relentlessly. It's about understanding that you are the architect of your destiny and the master of your fate. Let me share with you the blueprint for a better you, the steps that, when taken with purpose and dedication, will elevate your life beyond your wildest dreams. Step 1, embrace personal development. The first step towards a better you begins with a commitment to personal development. Your mind is a garden. Nurture it with knowledge, wisdom, and continuous learning. Read books, attend seminars, listen to podcasts, and surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you to grow. Invest in yourself. Develop new skills, refine existing ones, and never cease in your pursuit of self-improvement. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn, not just financially, but in terms of fulfillment, happiness, and personal satisfaction. Step 2, cultivate a positive mindset. Your thoughts are the seeds from which your reality blossoms. Cultivate a positive mindset that sees opportunity in every challenge and possibility in every setback. Understand that setbacks are not roadblocks, but stepping stones on the path to success. Practice gratitude daily. Focus on what you have rather than what you lack. A grateful heart attracts abundance and opens doors to new opportunities. Replace self-doubt with self-belief and watch as your confidence soars, propelling you towards your aspirations. Step 3, set clear goals and take decisive action. Goals are the roadmap to your desired destination. Define your objectives with clarity, specificity, and a timeline. Break them down into manageable steps and take consistent, decisive action towards their attainment. Remember, a goal without action is merely a wish. Develop the discipline to follow through on your commitments. Success is not accidental. It's the result of intentional, purposeful action. Embrace the discomfort of stepping outside your comfort zone, for that is where growth thrives. Step 4, foster healthy relationships. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift, support, and challenge you to become your best self. Cultivate relationships that nourish your soul and encourage your growth. Remember, your network is your net worth. Additionally, foster a healthy relationship with yourself. Practice self-care. Prioritize your well-being and honor your physical, mental, and emotional health. A sound mind and a healthy body is the foundation upon which success is built. Step 5, embrace resilience and persistence. In your pursuit of a better you, setbacks are inevitable. Challenges will arise, obstacles will present themselves, and there will be moments of doubt. But remember, it's not the absence of challenges that defines you. It's how you respond to them. Embrace resilience in the face of adversity. Adapt, learn, and keep moving forward. Develop the persistence to persevere when others falter. Your willingness to persist through difficulties is often the differentiator between mediocrity and greatness. Remember, the journey towards a better you is not a sprint. It's a marathon, a series of small steps and consistent actions compounded over time. So take that step today. Make that decision now and embark on this journey of self-elevation with unwavering determination. Your future self will thank you for the investment you make today.
Have you ever noticed how a single idea can change the whole direction of your life? There was once a young man, much like many of you here today, filled with dreams, ambitions, and a burning desire to make something of himself. But like many of us, he faced his fair share of defeats and setbacks. What set him apart, though, was not his talent or opportunities, but his unwavering belief in himself. Despite the odds, he acted as though defeat was not in his vocabulary. And guess what? his reality began to change. Challenges became stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, leading him to success beyond his wildest dreams. This story isn't unique or rare. It's within all of us, waiting to unfold. You see, the core of our gathering here today revolves around a simple, yet profound idea. As if you cannot be defeated can utterly transform your life's challenges into milestones of success. It's not about never facing hardship or adversity. It's about how you respond to it. Do you allow it to derail your dreams, or do you see it as an opportunity to rise stronger? Ponder for a moment. How often do we let our doubts, fears, and the naysayers dictate our capabilities? More often than we'd like to admit, right? Yet, history is replete with tales of individuals who achieved the impossible simply because they believed they could. They faced the same fears, the same doubts, and the same setbacks that you and I do. But they chose to act as if defeat was not an option. Take, for example, the story of the bumblebee. According to scientists, the bumblebee's body is too heavy and its wingspan too short to fly. But the bumblebee doesn't know this, so it flies anyway. Imagine applying a fraction of that belief in your own abilities. Imagine where that might take you. Here lies the essence of our journey today. It's not about ignoring the reality of challenges or pretending that obstacles don't exist. It's about changing our response to them. It's about nurturing a belief so strong in our hearts that no matter the hurdle, we keep moving forward, acting as if we cannot be defeated. In the chapters of your life, you're the author, and every challenge is a blank page on which you can write your story of triumph. Every setback, every defeat offers a lesson, a new starting point. It's in these moments, when faced with the choice to give up or to keep pushing forward, that our true strength is tested. There lies a powerful force, as crucial as the air we breathe, yet as elusive as the wind. It's the foundation upon which empires are built, dreams are realized, and seemingly insurmountable challenges are overcome. This force, my friends, is the unshakable belief in oneself. Consider for a moment the story of a young girl who was told she would never walk again. Her own doctor saw her fate was sealed, yet inside her burned a belief so fierce that it could not be extinguished by doubt. Day after day, she pushed against her boundaries, fueled by a conviction in her heart. And then the impossible happened. She took her first step, then another, until she was walking, defying every prognosis. Wilma Rudolph, who went on to become the fastest woman in the world, winning 3 gold medals in track and field during the 1960 Olympics. It wasn't just physical training that placed her on that podium. It was her yielding belief in her ability to overcome. Right? Now bring this closer to home. Think about the last time you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable. What was it that saw you through? Was it not the flicker of belief in your heart that despite the odds you could emerge victorious? The significance of cultivating a strong self-belief system cannot be overstated. It is the bedrock upon which resilience is built. Without belief in ourselves, every failure becomes a tombstone in the graveyard of our aspirations. But with it, each setback is merely a stepping stone on the path to success. Belief is not about arrogance or blind optimism. It's about nurturing a conviction in your abilities and your vision, even when the world casts shadows of doubt. It's what propelled Thomas Edison to endure over 1,000 failures before inventing the light bulb. Each failed attempt was not a declaration of defeat, but a step closer to illumination, guided by an unwavering belief in his pursuit. So, how does one cultivate such a belief? It starts with the stories we tell ourselves. The narrative in our minds is a powerful composer of our reality. Speak to yourself with kindness and affirmation. Remind yourself of your strengths, your past successes, and the unique qualities you bring to the world. Engage with your vision daily. Visualize not just the achievement of your goals. Feel the emotions, see the outcomes, and believe in their inevitability, this mental rehearsal primes your subconscious to align with your conscious efforts, making your beliefs a catalyst for action. Surround yourself with believers. The company we keep can either elevate our self-belief or erode it. Choose to be around those who see the greatness within you, even when you're in doubt. Their faith during your moments of uncertainty can be the very lifeline you need. Belief without action is merely a dream. Take small, consistent steps towards your goals. With each step forward, your belief will grow stronger, reinforced by evidence of your own progress. Remember, the world's greatest achievements didn't come from those with the most talent or opportunities, but from those with the most belief in their ability to succeed. They understood that belief is not just a feeling, it's a decision to trust in oneself despite the uncertainties of the journey ahead. The stories of those who believe fiercely in their visions against all odds, let their stories remind us that the most significant battles are often fought within the confines of our own minds. And winning those battles starts with the unshakable belief in our ability to overcome, to achieve, and to transcend. So I ask you, what beliefs are you holding on to today? Are they serving you, propelling you forward towards your dreams? Or are they holding you back, anchoring you to your fears and doubts? The beautiful truth is, at any moment, you have the power to choose belief over doubt, action over hesitation, and progress over stagnation. Choose, from this day forward, to cultivate and nurture an unshakable belief in ourselves. Not because it guarantees success, but because it tilts the scales of possibility in our favor, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary and the impossible into the inevitable. Keep this thought with you. You have an indubitable spirit within you, capable of overcoming any challenge, navigating any storm, and reaching any peak. Believe in that passion, nurture it, and let it guide you to heights you once thought were unreachable. Because belief has the power to change not only your path, but your destiny. Something that's more valuable than gold, yet doesn't cost a dime. It's the bedrock bond which you can build a fortress of success, happiness, and fulfillment. This cornerstone I'm speaking about is self-belief. Yes, the unshakable belief in oneself. Take a moment and think about the essence of belief. Have you ever pondered why two individuals with similar talents, opportunities, and circumstances end up with vastly different outcomes in life? It often boils down to what they believe about themselves and what they're capable of achieving. There's a story that I find immensely inspiring, and it's about a young man named Roger. It was believed that running a mile under 4 minutes was impossible. Experts said the human body wasn't capable of such a feat, but Roger didn't subscribe to that belief. Despite the overwhelming consensus, he trained with the conviction that he could do it, that the impossible was indeed possible. And then on a windy day in 1954, Roger Bannister ran a mile in under 4 minutes, shattering not only the physical barrier, but the mental shackles that had held athletes back for years. What changed? The track was the same. The distance hadn't shortened, but the belief barrier had been broken. Soon after, more athletes began to achieve what was once thought impossible, right? Now, why do I share this story? Because it illustrates a powerful truth. Our beliefs shape our actions, and our actions shape our reality. The moment you choose to believe that you can achieve your goals, regardless of the obstacles, you set in motion the possibility of making them a reality. Belief isn't just about feeling good about ourselves. It's the fuel that powers our journey through the rough patches and the uncertainties of life. It's what compels us to get back up when we stumble and to learn from our missteps rather than be defined by them. So, how do we cultivate this unshakable self-belief? It starts with the narratives we tell ourselves every day. Are you your own greatest supporter, or do you drown in self-criticism? Remember, the dialogue you have with yourself is more impactful than any conversation you'll have with others. Speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and belief. Another way to foster belief is through action. Every small step taken towards your goal reinforces the belief that you're moving forward, that you're capable. Action breeds confidence, which in turn strengthens belief. Not forget the power surrounding ourselves with believers. Jiminy Cricket said, "Let your conscience be your guide." I say, let believers be your tribe. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in the beauty of your dreams just as fervently as you do. I've seen firsthand the transformation that occurs when someone shifts from doubt to belief. There was a woman, Jessica, who dreamed of starting her own business, but was paralyzed by the fear of failure. Her turning point came when she decided to act as if she could not fail. This didn't mean she ignored the risks or the possibility of failure, but rather she chose to focus on her abilities to navigate and overcome them. Today, Jessica runs a successful enterprise, a testament to the power of self-belief. Remind ourselves that belief is a choice, a decision we make every day. It's choosing to see the potential for success in our failures, the lessons in our setbacks, and the opportunities in our challenges. I encourage each of you to embrace the power of belief in your life. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your dreams. When you believe in yourself, you unlock the door to unlimited possibilities. Remember, it's not just about believing that you can do it. It's knowing that you will. What would you try if you knew you couldn't fail? Imagine the possibilities, then move forward with the belief that you can make them happen. Because in the end, the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. We're bound to encounter a thread that seems out of place, a stitch that's come undone, symbolizing what many would call failure. It's this very thread, this very stitch, that holds the potential to add depth, character, and resilience to the fabric of our existence. Today, I want to share with you a perspective that might just change how you view these inevitable encounters with failure. Begin with a simple truth. Failure is a universal experience. It's not a matter of if, but when and how we face it that truly defines us. The most iconic figures in history were no strangers to failure. They faced it head-on, learned from it, and used it as a stepping stone towards their monumental achievement. Consider Thomas Edison, a man whose name is synonymous with innovation and persistence. His journey to invent the electric light bulb was paved with over 1,000 failures. When asked about these failed attempts, Edison famously remarked that he hadn't failed, but found thousands of ways that didn't work, leading him one step closer to a solution. It's this reframing of failure, not as a mark of defeat, but as an integral part of the learning process, that fueled his eventual success. Failure, then, should be viewed not as the opposite of success, but as a part of it. Each misstep, each setback, serves as a lesson that guides our future actions. It's through failure that we gain insights into our strengths and weaknesses, our resilience, and our capacity for growth. The key is not to avoid failure, because we can't, but to learn how to respond to it constructively. Right? Now, you might wonder, how can we turn the bitterness of failure into a catalyst for growth? The first step is acceptance. Embrace failure as an inevitable part of striving towards your goals. This doesn't mean you should seek out failure or be careless in your endeavors. Instead, when failure does occur, acknowledge it without self-judgment. Understand that it's not a reflection of your worth as a person, but rather an outcome of a particular action or decision at a specific time. The next step is reflection. Take the time to analyze what went wrong and why. What could have been done differently? What lessons can be gleaned from this experience? This reflective process is crucial for turning failure into a tool for self-improvement. Let me share a story that illustrates this beautifully. There was once a young entrepreneur who, driven by ambition, launched a business that soon failed. Devastated, he felt like giving up, but instead of letting this setback define him, he chose to reflect on the experience. He realized that his failure wasn't due to a lack of effort or passion, but rather a lack of understanding of his market. Armed with this insight, he set out once more, this time with a strategy informed by his previous missteps. Today, he runs a successful enterprise because he dared to see failure not as a roadblock, but as a teach. Embrace a mindset of resilience. Understand that your response to failure defines your path forward. Instead of being disheartened, let failure strengthen your determination. Remember, resilience isn't about never facing challenges. It's about bouncing back stronger each time you do. Share your journey. One of the most powerful ways to demystify failure is to talk about it openly. By sharing your experiences, you not only help yourself process and learn from them, but also inspire others to view their own setbacks in a new light. Remember that failure is not something to be feared or avoided, but embraced as an invaluable teacher. It's through our failures that we're sculpted into stronger, wiser, and more resilient versions of ourselves. So, the next time you find yourself facing a setback, take a moment to reflect, learn, and grow. Remember, it's not the failure that defines you, but how you choose to respond to it. Setting sail without a compass or a map can be thrilling for a moment, but bewildering in the long run. That's akin to living our lives without goals. Goals are our compasses. They give us direction and purpose, lighting our path through the darkest nights and stormiest days. They are beacons of progress, guiding us towards our desired destination. Today, navigate through the art of setting and pursuing these beacons, ensuring our journey is not just a meander, but a purposeful voyage towards achievement and fulfillment. Young man, imagine if you were the captain of a ship. Your journey across the vast ocean is your life's journey. Without a destination, where will you end up? Anywhere the winds and currents take you, right? But as the captain of your ship, you have the power to choose your destination, to chart your course. That's what setting goals does for you. It empowers you to take control of your life's direction. However, the process of setting goals isn't just about picking a point on the horizon and steering towards it. It's about choosing destinations that challenge yet motivate you. Goals that stretch your capabilities but are within the realm of achievability. How do we find this balance? Start with clarity. Your goals need to be as clear as the daylight. Vague aspirations like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are like trying to find a hidden treasure without a map. Instead, define what success or happiness looks like to you. Is it starting your own business? Is it achieving a certain level of fitness? The clearer your goal, the easier it is to chart a course towards it. But clarity alone isn't enough. Your goals must also be measurable. If your goal is to improve your health, define what that looks like. Is it losing a specific amount of weight? Running a 5-kilometer without stopping? By making your goals measurable, you can track your progress and adjust your sails as needed. Right? Now, setting a course is one thing, but pursuing it amidst the storms and calms of life is another. Herein lies the importance of adaptability. The sea is unpredictable, and so is life. You might set out towards your goal, only to encounter unforeseen challenges. Does that mean you abandon ship at the first sign of a storm? Absolutely not. It means you adjust your sails, maybe take a detour, but you keep your destination in sight. Adaptability is not about changing your destination with the wind. It's about finding new ways to reach it when the original path is blocked. One practical step in this journey is breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable milestones. If your goal is to write a book, start with a chapter or even a page. Celebrate each small victory along the way. These milestones are like stars guiding you through the night. They reassure you that you're on the right path. But what about motivation? How do we keep our spirits high when the journey gets tough? Here's where the power of visualization comes into play. Picture yourself achieving your goal, the sense of accomplishment, the joy, the pride. Let this image be your guiding light, especially during moments of doubt and fatigue. Let me share a story of a young artist who dreamt of showcasing her work to the world. The goal seemed daunting, almost unreachable. She began by painting one picture at a time, sharing her work no matter how small the audience. With each painting, her confidence grew, her skills improved, and her audience expanded. Today, her art is celebrated in galleries across the world. Her journey was not without setbacks, but her clear, achievable goal, coupled with adaptability, perseverance, and the visualization of her success, guided her through. As we set our goals, remember, they are not just points on a map, but steps in our journey of growth and self-discovery. They challenge us, push us out of our comfort zones, and ultimately reveal to us our full potential. So as you chart your course, ask yourself, what destinations will challenge yet motivate me? What goals will push me to my limits but are within my reach? Remember, the art of setting and pursuing goals is not just about reaching a destination. It's about who we become along the way. Full of its unexpected turns and turbulent storms, there lie two invaluable qualities that stand as pillars for those who navigate through challenges undefeating resilience and adaptability. These aren't just traits reserved for the extraordinary few. They are skills that can be cultivated by anyone with the courage to face change head-on and the wisdom to bend without breaking. Start with resilience, the steadfastness that allows us to endure hardships and emerge stronger on the other side. It's like being a tree that bends in the fierce wind but doesn't break. Have you ever wondered why some individuals, despite facing adversities that could easily crush the spirit, manage to rise again and again, turning their struggles into stories of triumph? It's resilience. It's their ability to look into the eye of the storm and see beyond it. Okay, now how does one cultivate such resilience? The answer lies in the understanding that setbacks are not the end, but rather a part of the growth process. It's in accepting that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but an opportunity for learning and growth. Start by setting small challenges for yourself. Step outside your comfort zone. And when faced with failure, instead of asking, why me? Ask, what can I learn? This shift in perspective is the first step towards building resilience. Remember, resilience is also about nurturing your emotional and mental well-being. Just as a tree needs strong roots to withstand the storm, you need a foundation of self-care and support. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you, engage in activities that replenish your spirit, and never underestimate the power of a positive mindset. Right. Now, turn our sails towards adaptability, the quality that allows us to navigate the unpredictable seas of life. It's the ability to change course when the wind shifts, to find new ways to reach our destination when the original path is blocked. Adaptability is about embracing change, not as a threat, but as an opportunity for innovation and growth. How do we become more adaptable? It starts with embracing a mindset of curiosity and openness. Be curious about new experiences, open to different perspectives, and willing to learn from every situation. When faced with change, instead of resisting, ask yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? What new doors might this open? Flexibility in planning is also crucial. While it's important to have goals and a sense of direction, be prepared to adjust your plans as circumstances evolve. Like a navigator charting a course based on the stars, be ready to recalibrate your route based on the changing conditions, right? Now, imagine for a moment a bamboo forest swaying gracefully under the weight of the snow. The bamboo doesn't resist the snow. It bends under its weight, and when the snow melts, it stands tall once again. Be like the bamboo, flexible yet strong, bending but never breaking. Throughout history, we've seen countless examples of individuals who embodied resilience and adaptability. Consider the explorers who charted unknown territories, not deterred by the fear of the unknown, but driven by the thrill of discovery. Or the inventors who, faced with failure after failure, continued to experiment and adapt, ultimately changing the world with their innovations. So as you journey through life, facing its challenges and embracing its changes, remember the power of resilience and adaptability. Cultivate these qualities within yourself. Face setbacks with the understanding that they are but stepping stones on the path to growth. Embrace change with curiosity and openness, ready to adapt your sails to the winds of life. Each thread represents an individual unique in their essence and purpose. When these threads are woven together, they create a fabric stronger and more beautiful than any could alone. This is the power of community and mentorship, a force so potent it can uplift individuals through the most challenging times, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Imagine walking a path, not alone, but with a group of like-minded individuals, each step resonant with the support and shared purpose of your companion. This is no mere fantasy. It is the reality for those who understand the importance of surrounding themselves with a community that uplifts and mentors who guide. Consider the story of a young entrepreneur whose dreams seemed as distant as the stars. Amidst the trials of launching her venture, she found herself ensnared in the thorns of doubt and failure. It was then she sought the wisdom of a mentor, a beacon of experience and knowledge. This mentor didn't provide her with a map devoid of obstacles. Instead, they taught her how to navigate the terrain, to see every setback as a lesson in disguise. Armed with this newfound perspective, and buoyed by the encouragement of her peers, she persevered. Today, her dreams no longer whisper from the stars, but stand realized before her, a testament to the transformative power of guidance and communal support. Okay, its story underscores a universal truth. We are not islands, isolated and alone in our quest. Human connection, the shared experiences within a community, and the wisdom imparted by mentors enrich our journey, making the burdens lighter and the celebrations sweeter. So, how do we leverage this power? It starts with seeking out those who inspire us, who have walked the path before and are willing to share the lessons from their journey. These mentors serve not as saviors, but as lighthouses, guiding us through foggy waters with their experiences and insights. Simultaneously, immerse yourself in a community that resonates with your aspirations and values. Such communities offer not just camaraderie, but a collective reservoir of knowledge, encouragement, and support. In moments of doubt, it is this community that reminds you of your purpose and potential, lifting you until you find your footing again. Remember, the strength of a community and the guidance of a mentor can illuminate the darkest of paths, making the journey towards your goals not just bearable but fulfilling. The act of sharing struggles, successes, and insights fosters a culture of growth and resilience, where every individual's victory uplifts the whole. The terrain of self-belief, the importance of setting and achieving goals, the invaluable lessons that come from embracing our failures, and the power of resilience and adaptability. We've also acknowledged the strength found in community and mentorship, understanding that no one achieves greatness in isolation. Remember, the essence of our discussion isn't just about facing the inevitable challenges life throws our way, but about rising above them, acting as if we cannot be defeated. This mindset doesn't imply that we won't experience setbacks or that the path will always be smooth. Rather, it's a commitment to persist, to learn, and to grow. regardless of the obstacles. So, what steps can you take starting today to embody this principle in your life? First, set clear, measurable goals that challenge yet inspire you. Let these goals be your lighthouses, guiding you through the fog of uncertainty. When you encounter failure, and you will, view it not as a stop sign, but as a mentor teaching you lessons only learned through experience. Cultivate resilience by reminding yourself of your past victories, no matter how small, and by taking care of your mental and emotional well-being. Embrace adaptability, staying open to new paths that may lead you to your destination in unexpected ways. And not forget the importance of the people around us. Seek out mentors who have walked the path before you, those willing to share their wisdom and guidance. Surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals, a support network that uplifts and encourages you through both triumphs and trials, applying them not just in moments of challenge, but as continuous practices in your personal and professional life. Remember, the principle of acting as if you cannot be defeated is more than a strategy for overcoming obstacles. It's a way of living, a lens through which to view every experience life offers. Take a bold step forward on your undefeated path. Choose one action, one change you will commit to making in your life based on our discussion today. It could be setting a new goal, reaching out to a mentor, or simply adopting a more positive outlook on a current challenge. Go forth with the unshakable belief that, no matter what comes our way, we have within us the strength, the resilience, and the adaptability to transcend it. Live our lives with the conviction that though we may be bent by adversity, we will never be broken. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. May your path forward be illuminated by the knowledge that you are indeed